Kollist Utilitarian principle. Now I'll read out the Kollist Utilitarian principle. Utilitarianism is a theory developed by some philosophers to determine the measurement of what is good and evil. It further reflects on the kind of consequence of an action. The name is derived from the word utility, which means the usefulness of something, material or immaterial thing. Utilitarianism is of the opinion that the action should be directed towards achieving the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. As regards the state and our inhabitants, utilitarianism is of the stand that the goodness of any state of affairs is taken to be reflected by the sum of the utilities derived from that state by all the individuals in the state. This sum is called the utilitarian or Benthamite social welfare function. That is how utilitarianism, came about, was propounded. But now, Kollism, as a state ideology, adopts utilitarian principle as the determinant of state action, because such action will achieve the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. Kollism is a political ideology derived through the in-depth study of nature as a phenomenon. It, after all, prioritized humanity and stands to safeguard the well-being of humanity based on the nature of human being. The action of the state shall also be directed towards complementing the strength of the individuals in the state to make up for their weaknesses, which could be caused by nature or other factors that influence their existence. After all, this kind of action will lead to greatest happiness for greatest number of people, the outcome of which is the soul of democracy. Okay, this democracy is all about the majority. Okay, and Kollist principles stand on utilitarian principle. Kollist ideology stands on utilitarian principle because some ideologies, like capitalist ideology, stand on capitalism. The communism stands on its own principle, the interest of the state, stuff like that. But Kollist ideology stands on the interest of humanity. It prioritizes the interest of humanity. You know that the factors that influence the existence of human beings, we have their factors. I explained them in my book, Kollism, The Kingdom of Enlightenment. They include nature. Nature is number one that influences our life. Some people, the way they were formed, that formation, has disabled them, has made them to become, let's consider someone who has his body, who is a male and has, the female genes dominating his body. That person will be behaving like a female person. The same thing goes to, to female whom is our body is dominated by male genes. This is the effect of nature, the formation of the body of human being, and that person needs to be managed, needs to be helped. That is what it will be done in Kollist state. I will explain this in details in this teaching.